Hey, it's Saturday. Temperature's starting to change. You're starting to wear our Carhartt jackets in the mornings. By noon, you take it off because it gets into the 60s. But starting off in the morning, it's pretty brisk. Don't forget, next week is the TCI show in Indianapolis, Indiana. And you can look it up on the, Google it, you'll see the hours and stuff like that. Make sure to go by if you're in a tree, lawn, whatever. They'll have equipment there, and hey, you can write it off on your business too. Anyway, it's Saturday. We're at another blessed property we get to come to. This is an old oil mansion. The town I live in, Tulsa, used to be known as the oil capital of the world. So all the old oil barons used to live here. So I'm blessed to come to this property. I'll turn it around and show you what we're doing. There we are, an old mansion. That pile over there. We did that one yesterday. It was a 10-foot oak, red oak. There's another one. It's 9.5, 10 feet. My son's using old Big Booty Judy. But like this video is going to be about is, turn around, sir. Is about equipment and parts. Things are getting really, really hard to get. And so if you're postponing getting a part, you know, like your machine's getting older, but I'll wait. If you can order it now. My friend's 2550 needed a pump. Took it to, I took the pump where I normally get them, in its oil field supply place, and they said, oh, we'll just order you a new one. This one's probably going to cost more to rebuild. They call me back 3 days later. They tell me 26 weeks to receive a new one. I was doing the math. I'm like, 26 weeks. That's half a year. He said, yeah. And he said, let me make some calls and see about the parts. So he called me back the next day. Said, bring the old pump. He said, we have the parts. We can get the parts to rebuild it. We just can't get the outside case. So we did. And about 5 days later, the call is rebuilt, done. You know, I'm blessed to find places that can do stuff like that. But before that, we had called a bandit, and they used to keep rebuild units on their shelves, and they called me back and said, hey, we got nothing. And matter of fact, my new machine that I had ordered, we were on standby due to the fact to where they were short on pumps on brand new ones. So the whole assembly line was shut down back in September. I received word yesterday my machine is complete. It's on a truck. It's headed to Texas. It won't get there probably till Tuesday or Wednesday. Then it has to be PM by the dealer, you know, brought in, checked over, da-da-da-da. Honestly, I probably won't get it for a week from this Monday because I'm going to the show myself. So when I come back to the show, I'll go. Anyway, that's what's going on with parts. So like I say, tell you something else. Went to Ditch Witch. And I went there for a friend of mine to get something. The Ditch Witch dealer had no Ditch Witches. And I said, what about if this guy needs to rent one? He said we only had 2. And they're out on long-term rental. And tracks, they can't get tracks. If you have anything that's on tracks, if you have a skid steer, a stump grinder, an excavator, you better get on the internet and start hunting. Someone might have some on their shelf somewhere, but as far as just generally ordering one, good luck to you. You know, so tracks are in high demand. So if your machine, I don't care what kind of equipment you have, needs tracks in the near future, order them now, get on a list. It may be 6 months before you could get tracks. This pandemic has caused a pain in the wazoo, you know, so anyway, enough with that. We'll talk a little more when we get to the house. Hey, we're back. I'm cleaned up somewhat. I'm up here in my, I don't know what you want to call it, my hole, my cave. I do some artwork. But we're going to show you here in a minute is some artwork I'm doing for a giveaway. I made a video about a giveaway coming up about Popeye on a motorcycle. I try to work on it when I can, and if you look in the window, it's dark outside because sometimes I work either late at night when I can't sleep, or I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I work on it. So Popeye's almost complete. He's almost complete. Now I'm working on the motorcycle. This is part of a giveaway. My way of thanking to all the people that subscribed and watched me give out information, whatever I knew about, business, life, money. It's going to be free to win, like the video said. This should be completed by the week of Thanksgiving, and that's when the final video for this will come out. All you got to do is be a subscriber, like, and comment on that video. And the final video comes out on this giveaway. You have to make a comment, you have to make a like, and you have to subscribe. You can make as many comments as you want. I won't put I use a random comment picker for YouTube, so I won't click the button that says, cancel duplicates out. So the more comments you make, basically, the more chances you'll have to win. It's kind of like a lottery thing. It's just random, and what I'll do is put the final video of this piece of artwork when it's done up the week of Thanksgiving, and then I'll always keep a link for whatever new videos I put out for the next 2 weeks after. There'll be a link to get back to this video. Okay, so I'll explain it more later. Let me turn this around and show you where Popeye is going right now. He's done. Now I'm working on the motorcycle, then I'll work on the background. Let me switch this around. All right, there's Popeye. He's done. Only thing I got left is belt buckle and over here one of the straps. Next thing I got to work on the motorcycle. I decided to go with the red to make it pop. This should be a blue back here, and this should be gravel down here with a little grass. And the motorcycle has a lot of detail in it to where I'll just have to quarter her up and do sections of it. But Popeye was generally easy for me. Well, yeah, there's my glasses. I'm blind as a bat when it comes to up-front details now the older I get. Anyway, thanks, guys. There'll be a special link for this, and actually a special whole video on this to where you can enter for it, okay? Thank you. God bless you. Remember, if you're not learning something new every day, you must be dead, right? And I'll be at TCI next weekend, so there won't be a video next weekend, but there will be videos of what I saw that looked interesting for you guys. Whether you're in the tree industry, lawn, or stump grinder, if I see something neat that I think is neat, it's something new, I'll make a video. And make in the comment to this one, please. If there's some piece of machinery out there that you're looking for and you want me to walk up to it in person and try to look at it, I will. I'll try to get to all the stump grinding manufacturers that are out there and try to talk to them a little. Once again, God bless you, man.